Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Agents of Chaos Gaming, where order comes to die and chaos reigns. I'm Crunch, and I've got Scotty and QB with me.
Hello.
And Scotty's missed his cue as usual.
No.
Me, Scotty had to butt there, so sorry.
Anyway, last time...
Had to mute my mic.
So last time we did the mission where all three of the boys got to hang out, and now we're continuing on mission 14, where we are taking over as V once again.
Diverging point, V.
Yeah, so basically all three of the next missions are going to be called Divergent Point. It's X character.
Just a little longer. Come on.
Keep it together, V. Keep it together.
Go. Before he loses.
Little tuckered out.
Yep, boy's a little knackered.
I'm falling apart.
A little bit, yeah. Alright, is there anything I can grab here? Not really, so I guess we'll go ahead and grab one of these since it's been a while since that's gotten an upgrade.
Damn it. A little longer. Hold on just a little longer.
Whee!
Are you alright, V? You might want to take a break here.
Here we have the only spot of slow forced walking.
Who doesn't love slow forced walking?
Well, can you not use Shadow?
No, the game literally forces you to walk slow for that part.
What? Did I just see that?
Oh, it's that creepy bitch from earlier. I think I remember how one of the earlier missions when you're playing is Nero?
No, I was playing as V.
Is that the one where she's talking to the other
Am I?
thing?
Yes, that's the one where they were talking to the knights.
I'm losing my power. Gotta recover somehow.
Alrighty, so it wouldn't be a Capcom game without some kind of
Body.
boss rush section. And that is basically what we are currently looking at.
Oh boy.
As you can see, these are familiar looking creatures up here. However, we've actually lost our familiars. So trying to use any of the attack commands does nothing. And nice touch here is that after a bit of running, V actually runs out of stamina and slows down. So we're gonna go ahead and start out with, yeah, why not? We'll do Big Nasty over here. Into the lights.
So, this is where they are.
Walk into the light.
I'm claiming
Oh,
what's
that's
mine.
winning.
Alright, so we get to pick from one of our three familiars to have them for this fight. And we're going to go with Shadow starting out, since he is our melee attack. he's about to wake up.
Hey, look at that guy.
So we have to fight against Goliath.
It's the tummy monster.
Yes, it's the tummy monster. So he pretty much still attacks more or less the same way he always does. Just throwing his arms around.
I think a nice touch is not the same model, they've actually made it look different.
Yeah, which is a neat touch. Actually, what's interesting is that in one of the trailers, there's actually a bit where you get to see Goliath facing off against what's his face? The Nightmare, which I think is meant to be from this mission, but it could also be from the Bloody Palace, since Goliath is one of the bosses in the Bloody Palace that you can face off with. However, one thing that is kind of nice here is that because of the way that this level is situated, they made the bosses a lot easier than they are normally. Like, I know he's kind of throwing me around a little bit, but I've also only got Shadow here, so. But yeah, they go down. He goes down easy.
Here now.
Now, interestingly, there was a subtitle that popped up there, but there was no actual voice line spoken. I don't know what that's about. Let's see, can I actually get up here? Not yet. No, not yet.
Griffin.
Yeah, I need Griffin for that, which we're gonna go get him back. And now we have Shadow back, we can just sand surf freely. Before I do that, I'm gonna grab this.
So you can choose them in any order to 3.
Yep, you can choose the 3 in any order you want, and you can also choose the bosses in any order you want. Although I would, of course, not recommend picking Nightmare first, since he runs off the Devil Trigger, your meter. So you're gonna have just minutes of awkwardness just waiting for that to recharge while dealing with any of these bosses. So even picking Griffin first would be better over that. Alright, here we have our round against Artemis, who does basically the same thing she did before. As you can also see, she is going down way easy. Alright, so before we do anything else, since I mentioned this is up here, let's see, I believe it's back here. Is it back here, or is it on the front side? Which side is it? Oh, right here, okay. There we go. So you want to come up here, and then if you turn around, you can see there's a blue orb fragment over there. So just use Griffin's Glide to get over to it.
Blue orb.
And that's really the only collectible in this section of the level, so I'm gonna go do with the last one. The last of these boss refights. It is kind of interesting that they decided to stick this in the middle of the game instead of at the very end, like they normally do, but I can understand why they didn't do it that way.
It's his story reasons.
Among other things, yes. So it just wouldn't have made sense to do it the same way that they've been doing it.
Nightmare.
Yep. So we get Nightmare back, and the Elder Garyon Knight is released. Well, actually, Cavalier Angelo, technically. And since we just got Nightmare back, let's go ahead and just drop him down. And he still fights pretty much the same way as he did before, so... Lots of lightning, lots of sword slashes, but... At this point, he's also getting overwhelmed by our 3 pets here, so...
You're bullying him. He just wanted a hug. He lived a lonely existence just being a shell for a hot babe.
That's one way to look at it, yeah.
Can you imagine being told your only existence to be basically a walking coffin?
But the following contraries, these are true.
That was cool.
Yeah, I like that finishing execution. Just flips around, like, just ninja dodges the blade and then smacks him from behind. I love that.
Step into the right.
I mean, that's what we've been doing, is walking into lights.
Let's get the hell out of here. This humidity is killing me.
Agreed. It's time we got back on course.
Oh, we finally made it out. That thing was something else, huh?
Best we avoid it if possible, especially given my condition.
So high maintenance. Oopsie-daisy.
Everybody has like different lines for high jumping.
Nice, yes.
Hmm?
So that's a circular area. Is that a boss arena?
They're safe.
No, there's no boss on this level, technically. We just did all that.
Yeah, see we have a Dante and a Nero in here.
Yeah, they're down on the lower section over there.
You able to see them from here?
I believe so, actually. If we get the right angle, yeah. Yeah, so there's, I think, Nero running around down there, and then I believe there's a Dante, too, somewhere. But they're down there. Yeah, that red blast looks like Dante.
I'm guessing if you're playing their missions, it'd be a person as we doing this.
Yep.
It's a very interesting system, but I do agree, if they had a true co-op mode, this would have been amazing.
Yeah. I mean, I understand why they didn't do it, because that's probably like a lot of coding that they maybe couldn't figure out how to work in. Anyway, if you come back...
Yeah, probably.
What were you saying? Oh yeah, here you go. You can
I mean,
go on that.
I mean, yes, the coding would be difficult, but I'm guessing it's more of a... They wanted to make the missions seem a bit more... As you said, this game feels a lot more linear than most other DMCs.
Oh yeah, no, it is by far.
Having a true co-op mode where, let's say, each of you started off in a different area and you had to figure, okay, Hero to do this part of the puzzle to get Dante to do his part of the puzzle.
probably would have been a lot more work than it would have been worth, I guess. Though, with the way the storyline's set up, it's honestly fine. I just would love to see them actually do that someday, like a proper co-op DMC. Well, you can actually like hear them taunting and stuff. And off he goes. Anyway. Secret mission back here. This one can be a little bit annoying if you don't quite understand how to do it. This is another one of those the floor is lava kind of missions. Basically, you need to get to there without touching the ground.
We do not touch the ground.
And this one took me quite a few tries to figure out how to get this to work. And that, unfortunately, messed me up.
Do not touch the ground.
And I don't have it. So there's two different ways you can do this. There's the way that I'm doing it because I don't have the DT to do it the other way. Or if you want to oh, I overshot that one, damn it.
Oh, I'm guessing you use Nightmare and ride them because you're not technically touching the ground.
Yeah, so the other way to do it is you can basically do it like that, where you ride on Nightmare's back and, yeah, technically speaking, you're not touching the ground. Or you do it this way. However, the timing on this is a little bit more finicky. But I don't have the like I said, I don't have the DT to try and do it with Nightmare. He wouldn't last. And actually, I don't even have enough to summon him, so it wouldn't work anyway. But the problem with the way I'm also doing it is just getting the angle correct, too. If you end up going off angle like I did there, you end up attaching to the wall, and if you bounce off the wall, it cancels out your ability to double jump.
So no touching the wall or the ground.
Come on, drop you right on it. There we go.
Yes.
So yeah, once you know what to actually do, it's not that bad. And you come up here and we just move right along. Actually, assuming I'm not accidentally going backwards, which I think I am. This is unfortunately one of those areas where you can't get turned around kind of easily if you're not paying attention. Yeah, that was the way that we came. Down this way, so this is the direction we go. I think. Is it? No, it's back. Ugh. There we go.
My journey is coming to an end.
When in doubt, look for the pathing with red orbs and also dialogue.
If he reaches the fruit, it will all be over. Even Mundus failed to reign over the human world. Surely now he will not.
Malthus. No way can we handle her. We don't have the strength.
I know. But we must get through this. Somehow.
Uh-oh.
And here, perhaps.
Well, you found the intruder.
So we have an intruder. QB, I have to make a joke here.
Oh no.
How did he get in through the window? Thank you, David Tennant.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
But yeah, that is mission 14, and as you can see by that end cutscene, we know where the next one's going, because the next one stars Nero, so join us next time for that, when Nero takes on a chicken.
Chicken?
Yes, a chicken. We'll see you
Okay,
guys
there's-
then.